Forget retro gaming goodness.
In the early 90s, I made that leap from our beloved 8-bit to the 16. It was the start of a whole new look and sound. This is the story of my 16-bit days. And welcome to another episode of 16-bit Days. In this episode, I'm going to have a look at two pretty cool Sega Genesis / Mega Drive shoot 'em ups. So let's not waste any more time and get straight to the action. Airbuster, or Aeroblasters as it's also known, burst onto the arcade scene in 1990 by Kaneko, a Japanese arcade developer founded in 1980 who had many of their early games published through Taito. But by 1990, and with the release of Airbuster, they were publishing their own games made under the Kaneko label. They were a pretty obscure company outside of Japan, with notable games you may have played being Airbuster, DJ Boy, and my not so guilty pleasure game, the Kung Fu Master Jackie Chan, until finally officially filing for bankruptcy in 2004. Their back catalogue is filled with strange forgotten games, so if you're looking for something new in the retro realm to play, then check them out. Airbuster was another game in a long line of horizontal shooters hitting the arcades at the time. It didn't offer anything new to the genre, but what it did really well. In 1991, the Sega Genesis and Mega Drive versions were released, and were extremely faithful renditions of the arcade, with the graphics being particularly close to their arcade counterpart. During my original Mega Drive days, I never came across many shoot-em-ups in shops. It's quite bizarre actually, maybe living in South Africa made them obscure to come across. But after moving to Canada in the late 90s, I remember finding this game in a bargain bin with many other awesome 16-bit classics discarded due to everyone's infatuation with the new 3D technology. So naturally I bought it and didn't regret the purchase one little bit.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
And let's stop here for a few minutes, and we're going to go over to podcaster extraordinaire Daz, and he's going to give us one of his favorite underappreciated Mega Drive / Genesis shoot 'em ups.
Hi everyone, I'm Daz. This is one of my picks, the Steel Empire, or the Empire of Steel, which is known in the PAL territories. It's not really a game that's really well known. I love this game. I discovered this on the DS actually. It was a downloadable game on the DS, and I thought this is really cool. It also came on the GBA as far as I know. But then when I found out that it was from a Mega Drive game, this is awesome. So I went and sorted this out. And if you love your shmups, this is really cool. This is one of the best shmups I've played, especially on the Mega Drive. You can pick two different aircrafts. You've got like an air balloon, and there you go. And you've got a plane right there. So, and the air balloons has a higher armor, like it's a stronger armor. The plane has weaker armor, but it's faster. So obviously the balloon is a lot slower. They got different bullets, that kind of thing. But you got like boss levels. It's very hectic. It's a very hectic game. But it is so freaking cool. I love it so much. Highly recommend it. Like I said, if you love your shmups, I'd go for it. The Steel Empire.
And after that cool suggestion, let's get back to our featured game. And Now back to Airbuster, the Genesis conversion, giving us 6 extremely varied horizontal levels. You control one of the blaster ships if played solo, with the game supporting an excellent 2-player mode as well. You attempt to defend Earth from a full-on mechanized alien attack on Earth. As per usual, Earth only sends one ship to defeat an army, which seems pretty logical to me. You can pick up a whole range of weapons, 7 in total, with homing missiles and a cool spread shot being particularly useful. It's also one of those shooters where you will need to pay attention to the pickups, because some weapons are much more useful than others in certain levels, so be warned. You can also collect items that boost your overall firepower, making each weapon essentially upgradable. This game is mid-difficulty, with only the fast-paced escape stage and several bosses being the real challenges. But once you get their patterns down, it's not too hard. 2-player mode obviously makes this way easier. I really love the music. It's fast, solid rocking beats, each one tailored to the diverse looking set of levels that are all completely different from one another. And the graphics are really impressive for such an early Mega Drive title, with nice parallax action and impressive boss encounters. So if you missed this early 90s Mega Drive / Genesis release, now's the time to strap on in and give those aliens a bit of photon blasting hell. And thanks for joining me, Bastish B, and Daz for today's games. If you can please like and subscribe, they'll be greatly appreciated. I'll see you next time. Cheers.